Alright guys, welcome back to Deathmatch World Cup 5. We've got Miguel here in the blue trunks on the Yeomans. He's up against Yeoman and the Incas on the red trunks today. Thank you for tuning in to the largest Deathmatch tournament every year for Age of Empires 2 and the whole series. So Yeoman going to be going for that infantry, as he is one of the Mesoamerican civs that don't have access to the cavalry line. Well, humans, good siege and cavalry archer civ, trash cav civ as well. Yeah man, great infantry slinger combination. No minimum attack range on skirmishers and slingers either. So yeah man, adding a couple of early castles to defend here. Looks like Miguel just building up more production for the minute. Adding a couple of castles early on here as well. So both our players playing pretty defensively here in the early game. I suspect they're looking to mass up some units before they actually push, because infantry civs actually quite solid against the paladins, while paladins obviously they've got that movement speed advantage. So both our players a little bit tentative to take an engagement here, and paladins even being used to try and clean up some of these eagle warriors, which is quite nice. At the same time, there's plenty of eagles and halbs back to defend, so all paladins being backed into the forest there. But one of the villagers getting picked off. That's a nice kill from Miguel now. So Yeoman down a couple of vills to Miguel here. Miguel going to be able to pick off a villager. Yeoman's perhaps with some nice quick building there. Yeoman got to save his vills for the minute, and he's still got that 2 vill lead, but these guys starting to get a little bit low. Only takes 2 or 3 hits to pick them off with these paladins. Like I said, he does have that movement speed advantage, so it is going to be quite tough for Yeoman to take lots of nice mobile trades. But at the same time, you still can, because eventually your opponent, it's going to be very difficult for them to keep massing up the paladins without a huge eco or dumping lots of resources into gold behind it. Camel riders being added as well, but it's a little bit easier to spam than the paladins. So, anything else here for Yeoman as well. The army size favouring Yeoman heading into this. Things evening out because there's plenty of paladins and the siege onagger there for Miguel. So it looks like he's going to be taking a really nice fight for here, and I think he's producing a little bit more behind this. So Yeoman has defended the top of his base at the moment, but Miguel is the one doing all the pushing. But he does lose his mangonel, so there is an exposed one there for Yeoman. He's going to try and bring it forward and perhaps take out a cluster of the infantry or start the other siege onagger. Plans a hit there, but not for a huge amount of damage. A couple of kipchaks in the mix. Try and thin out the infantry of Yeomans there. So Miguel bringing another huge wave of these paladins. They are quite beefy, big beefcakes. Them and the champions able to resist a little bit of the onagger fire, and they're not siege onagger, so they don't have quite all their damage. Missing out for an extra 25 damage per shot there. Yeoman not going to be able to get these castles up, but at the same time, the half-built ones providing nice cover because it's taking a while for the army Miguel to finish them off. Those tight chokes, not that great for either player. A little bit of friendly fire there. Oh, more. So another paladin being taken out by the onaggers, but they're definitely worth the value with that big clump of halbs being taken out now. And Miguel appears to be in the driver's seat in this one, because Yeoman down to under 40 military to his opponent's 85 at the moment, and village count's really going Miguel's way as well. So it's really been a rough start here for Yeoman in this one. Miguel taking out quite a number of structures here at the moment, and really applying the pressure, killing all the gold villager as well for Yeoman. He hasn't got these guys just training straight into the town centre. They're running out to try and get some building done. And being sniped. It's really rough for Yeoman. And I think Miguel might be in a great spot here. Unless Yeoman can pull the rabbit out of the hat, this one might be over before it started. It's already been a really great series with Yeoman opening up with a win, I believe. I haven't actually watched the first game of the series, but Miguel is doing a wonderful job here. Certainly up in terms of the military count, but it is starting to thin now, and the Yeoman is starting to defend quite well with all of his, what are these guys called, cameos. Some ink and unique units. A wonderful job. Skirmishes as well with their extra damage for the Incans. No minimum attack damage either. So Miguel managed to take the map behind this. He's got castles and town centers everywhere on top of the gold. So Yeoman's really going to have to seize back some map control behind this push, get some trebuchets out or mangonels or something. The Kipchak's being added into the mix here by Miguel. So picking a little bit of champions there to try and at least give him some semblance of a front liner that really seems to be working, because the Incan infantry having a retreat for the moment. Mill counts locked up once again, but Miguel has a huge eco behind this on over Yeoman, so he's pretty much maxed out. And both our players fighting with not the hugest of armies at the moment. A lot of the Kipchaks being sniped now because there is plenty of skirms on the field, and with their small amount of bonus damage they aren't terribly useless against the champions. Like on any other civ, skirmishes would be flat out rubbish against frontline units. But the fact that they've got that little bit of bonus damage for the Incans against champions are alright. I mean, they're sort of still useless against the paladins, and you've got to rely on the onagers getting nice, favourable hits off on them, and it can be really scary. Or, you know, get your cameos out in the field. It'd be really scary using the onagers without wiping out your own units. At least the skirmish is going to be nice trash against the Kipchaks, certainly very cost effective. And they are going to be good against villagers and champions compared to the other civs, like I was saying. But now Miguel bringing forward a forward castle, and he's got a couple of trebs in the mix to try and take out this castle of Yeoman's and really try and crack into his base now. Yeoman's still holding up, he's still climbing in the vill count, but he's still only got half the vills of his opponent at the moment, half the military size now. So I think, I've been saying it a couple of times this game, I think Yeoman's been done for, but he's finding more gas in the tank somehow, but he's really low on resources now. And Miguel, not a lot more gold, but he's definitely got the eco to at least keep backing this push up for now. Certainly needs a bit more siege to be able to take out the castles, but now the eco of the Yeoman starting to suffer a little bit because there is cavalry through to his base, so another villager or two falling there, and Yeoman GGing 25 vills to 127. Good luck in next.